Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway.
Any attack containing Raúl is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raúl is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Can he get on the end of this? Big chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. Now, can they get him away? Now that's well seen too. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Tomori cuts out the pass. Raúl threads one in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Vardiol. That's a delicate pass. It's run loose here. Has a shot! And claimed it back swiftly. Over to the left. Kirkchu. Van Dijk makes the interception. Vince. He's looking wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
The most accurate pass. And it's Ruben Neves. Still goalless at the moment. Played out to the left flank. Raúl.
That's going in strongly.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Vardiol. Tomori. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Raúl, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that is one way to stop him. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Mbappe. Marquinhos. Great vision. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Paris Saint-Germain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's made its way to him. Takes a shot! No mistake! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's a good 35 yards out, this. Hujsen. That's a good ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Paris Saint-Germain heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Shapes to shoot! Now, how often do you see that?
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Tries to pass it through. Now, this could be a chance. Tries a shot! Vardiol. That has been slung wide. Hujsen. Iwobi. Oh, special! That is a special goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they're at it again, in double quick time! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And a chance! Oh, brilliant save!
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Paris Saint-Germain have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 5. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 23. Messi.
So off we go once more. This looks promising. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, well measured. Chance for a shot! Magnificent from Marous! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay.
He's tried one! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he lines up a cross. There's the shot! He's got a goal! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Foot in, driving forward, looking for options for movement. They get a throw in. That's good running with the ball. It's a really well-measured ball. Chooses to go cross-field. Now it's Rashford. That's been drilled forward. Alexander-Arnold. Marous.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, they've got it again. That has not gone well. Looking for the run. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's there to belt it away. Paris Saint-Germain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Vardiol. Shot could be on. Shoots! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! About as smooth as it gets. They're back within reach! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 18.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Raul, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, easy pickings there. João Neves. Oh, it's Raul. Good ball over the top. Oh, shoot, real chance! Sticks it away! Right back in the game! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Muscular approach does pay off here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
And they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value.
And the shot! That's another chance! No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Corner number 2 then. Lovely pass. And the finish! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Paris Saint-Germain take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Now it's Mbappe. Well-timed, excellent interception. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that's delightful. Nicely weighted ball. Can he get it through? He's having a shot! Guardiola gets rid without sophistication. So, third corner of the game. Played out to the right. Out of play for a throw. Messi's cross.
Well played and well cleared.
Raul. Just 5 minutes left. He won't be happy with that one. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. He's shifting through the gears here. He can get that clear. And that's been won straight back. And it's Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Backward it goes.
Temps additionnel, 5
5 minutes to add. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's a lovely, neat pass. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Mbappe, looking to play him in. Shot at goal! Yes! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Was there ever any doubt?
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
And that meant added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Paris Saint-Germain can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raúl.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
Vardiol. Now it's Rashford. And that's been won straight back. This looks promising. Now it's Hujsen. João Neves. Now it's Rashford. Oh, he's bustling through here. Van Dijk. Hujsen.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. A lack of adventure up to now, just no breakthrough. Marous. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Reinders. Pass has gone astray. Searching pass he's played there. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's running through. And that could set him on his way. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Nicked it back promptly. Rashford.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Reinders. And here's Rashford. It's Rashford! They've scored! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Après 21 minutes de jeu, le numéro 18.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And he's intervened well there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Rashford. Rashford! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Marous. That pass has been well intercepted. And he's had it! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. That has been knocked clear. Looking for options for movement. Reinders, who's set up one goal so far. He's having a shot! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Oh, what has happened here? Shoots! It's a goal! And they're back in front. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Madrid take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Madrid looking to pass their way through. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, that's well spotted. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Kukcu. Well, they've got it again. And he's managed to get for it. Good chance here! Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Ruben Neves. Rashford. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that is one way to stop him.
2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Reinders. Now it's Rashford. That's a cute ball. Tomori gets across to intercept that. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And the first half is done. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 5, le numéro 13, le numéro 18.
That gets things going for the second half.
Le numéro 23. Messi.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And this is Messi. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Paris Saint-Germain come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And the pass is intercepted. Hujsen gets it away. Mbappe. A heavy challenge. João Neves was steaming forward. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
No way through. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Paris Saint-Germain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know,
It's Rashford! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Reinders is there, and he can pick it up. Paris Saint-Germain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Hujsen promptly onto that, and that is that. Iwobi is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Knocks it into space. Mbappe chasing after it. He can run onto that.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Marquinhos deals with that comfortably. Rashford.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That has not gone well. Raul. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. And here's Mbappe. Rashford is onto this. Rashford! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Messi.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Madrid finding their passes. And they're back on the ball again. Messi. And that's gone loose. Hujsen is always looking to break lines. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh, shooting chance! And that would have won it.
Mbappe really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
They've played it short. It's Rashford! And that's a real chance missed. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation.
Rashford! He's got a goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And he's quick chance for a shot! And he hits the net! And what a climax we have here! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. expertly done.
It's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Paris Saint-Germain give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Iwobi! It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
That's that, the end. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a...
Shoots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Reinders. Tries a measured ball. Raul. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Raul actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Iwobi. Oh, this looks sharp.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he plays one through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That'll be a throw. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, that's well spotted. Kukcu. Oh, good-looking ball. Paris Saint-Germain still without a single shot on target. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Reinders. He can run onto that. Keane gets flagged offside. Massaro. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Massaro, and it's made its way to him. Now, can they get him away? That's a throw. That is good alertness. He's in a great position here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi is onto this. Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Massaro! And it's hit the woodwork and out. And he shoots! Madrid are looking to go forward now. It's been slipped through. Rashford unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Raul. Iwobi. Van Dijk has given away a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Massaro.
That was lovely, that.
And it's been played through. No foul, says the referee. Raul. The pass is intercepted. It's a searching pass. Oh, well played, well played. Keane. Now it's Rashford. Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Vardio. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Keane. Vardio. That has not gone well. Rashford. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. It's a pretty loose pass.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
That has ended up in no man's land. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. It's a good spell of possession, this. Now it's Messi. Now the ball's gone astray. And here's Messi.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to play it through. It's played through for him. He's had a shot! They've scored! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 18. À sa place, le numéro 10.
Here we go again.
Paris Saint-Germain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Quality ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Rashford. This looks promising. It's Rashford! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Reinders picks it up from the goal kick. Alexander-Arnold. Paris Saint-Germain come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Oh, can he get onto this? And smartly reclaimed. João Neves. Rashford. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Raul, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Paris Saint-Germain still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Looking for options, and the shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Almost an hour gone. Marous. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Hujsen cuts out the pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Mbappe. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. Iwobi. That's good running with the ball. This interception, his positioning was spot on. That's a little off target. Good ball, good take. And it's Alexander-Arnold. João Neves. Couldn't squeeze it through. Paris Saint-Germain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Ball is over the line. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Alexander-Arnold. Floated through. Reinders getting this one clear. Out of play for a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Alexander-Arnold. 75 minutes played. And that has left him in a heap. Pass somewhat off target. Messi.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Has a look and plays it forward. Well timed, excellent